again to another beautiful time in God's presence. This is the continuation of our series, Spicing Up Your Marriage. Today, by His grace, we'll be discussing another spice that can help us to make things better in our marriage. And that is pay attention to details. Pay attention to details. Now, in marriage, a lot of things go wrong because of lack of sensitivity on the part of one of the spouses or both spouses. A marriage can practically go dead as a result of inactivities engendered by lack of attention. When you pay attention, it has its way of encouraging your spouse to know that you are interested in him or her. So pay attention to details, whether big details or small details. Pay attention to them. And when you pay attention to all these details, there's a way it helps both of you, husband and wife, to carry each other along effectively well. It helps you to remain on the same page. So one of the pitfalls in marriage is not paying attention to details because of familiarity. People are, because they've been married for 10 years, they've been married for 20 years, they've been married for 30 years, 40 years, 50, 60. They begin to take each other for granted. They begin to reduce their kind of attention they pay to other details because people get so used to each other that they forget that they are still human beings. And as a result, a lot of things will fall apart. Don't get too familiar with your spouse so much to the extent of ignoring details, no matter how irrelevant they appear. Don't get too familiar. Don't be carried away. Take note and speak of the new hairdo or the new haircut. It's very important. The new hairdo or the new haircut. Take note of it. Some of us men, our wives will finish dressing up sometimes. They continue to pace up and down in front of us, expecting us to say something. But we are busy with something else. Then the woman takes the pain to say, didn't you notice something? And your response as a man is, notice what? What is it that you want me to notice? Then the woman says, my dress, of course. Oh, that one. If that is your usual and regular reaction, you will kill the spirit of that woman one day, and it will not augur well for your marriage. The best you can do is to responsibly respond, sensitively be responsive to such details, and affirm her and appreciate her and make good and positive comments about it. Now, wives too can be dragged into such a pitfall, or can slip and drift into such a pitfall, because by the time their husband fixes something in the car, tries to make something work in the house, changes one bulb in the house, because she believes it's not her business to change dead bulbs in the house or to fix one noise that is, one noise that a car is making. Then the man goes to fix it. The next day after fixing it, they will have to drive together, ride together in the car. And she doesn't pay attention. Then the husband asks, you didn't even say anything about the noise this car was making. Then she says, noise? Was it making any noise? I never knew. I never paid attention. I never took note that the car was making any noise. And since she didn't take note truly, it was difficult for her to recognize the fact that a change has occurred. All of these things are pointing towards one direction. When you put up that kind of attitude in marriage, it only means, or the message it communicates to your spouse is that you are not interested in the affair, in his affairs or in her affairs. But we must have a change of approach to doing things like this by paying attention to details. Take note and speak of new hairdo or haircut, like I said. Take note of the new clothes. Take note of beautiful appearance. Take note of good gestures. Acts, take note of acts of kindness and love. When you take note of all of this, the best that can happen to your marriage is that it keeps getting better and better, because your spouse will be happy with you and everybody will be happy together, and there will be peace and tranquility in your marriage, and your love will continue to grow in an atmosphere of love and true affection. Until another episode, when I will be coming your way with another beautiful spice that can help us better the lot of our marriages. Stay blessed and God keep you.